Next on Street Smarts, these two will predict who Matt knows.
According to the Abbott and Costello bit, who's on first?
I'm gonna say wrong.
I'm on first.
So in their bit, they would say, I'm on first?
No, they would say, who's on first?
So who's on first?
You're on first.
And what's on second?
I'm on second.
Now nobody knows what they know.
The answer is who.
Who's on second?
No, who's on first?
Street Smarts. Think you've got them? Find out now.
Hello, I'm Frank Nicotero. Welcome to Street Smarts. Now, I've been on a nationwide search from Sacramento to St. Paul looking for average citizens and tested their street smarts by asking basic questions about the world around them. Now, it'll be up to our players to determine who's got their head on straight and whose elevator doesn't go all the way to the top. And speaking of players, let's meet him. We have Michael right here in the left chair. What's up, Michael? But to the right, Aisha. With some energy. There you go. Now, remember, guys, it's all or nothing on Street Smarts. The winner gets the bucks, while the loser is reminded that losing sucks. Now, let's meet the three people they'll be making snap judgments about. First up, Andrea explained why she likes poison. Andrea, where are you from and what do you do?
I'm from Chicago. I work for a public relations firm.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
Ooh, I'm gonna say Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, Andy Dufresne.
Very good.
Best.
Absolutely.
Andrea, what's the best concert you've ever seen?
I'm gonna have to say Poison. At the time, they were cool. And all the girls were like on the floor, so it was great.
Way to go. All right. Next, Aisha and I decided to get our grub on back in D-Town. So, Aisha, where are you from? What do you do?
I'm from D-Town. That's Detroit, Michigan.
I know. Detroit what? Detroit what?
What?
I know. I'm down.
Yeah, yeah.
So, Aisha, if you could have dinner with anybody in history, who would it be?
You.
Really?
Yeah.
Aisha, you have 3 kids, and I understand you're going to do an impression of what it was like to go through labor.
Oh, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. I hate you.
Oh, my God. You have to see the Discovery Channel for stuff like that. Finally, Matt and I discussed fine music, movie, and literature. So, Matt, you're in a band. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I'm in a hardcore band in San Jose, Reaction 31.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
Tombstone.
Tombstone. Oh, I'll be your Huckleberry.
Yeah, you're Daisy if you do.
Who's your favorite author?
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Green Eggs and Ham?
Yes, Butter Side Up or something like that. That's a great one.
That's one of his earlier works,
Yeah.
Underground.
Yeah, I'm with the underground too.
The Underground Seuss?
Yes.
Very good stuff. All right, we got 3 good ones. All right, guys, look, it's time to play a little game we like to call Who Knew It? Now, I asked the same question, all 3 people in the field, and your challenge is to guess who answered the question right. You're going to lock in your choice, and a correct guess will earn you $100. All right, everyone looks ready? So let's get started. We got a couple of alive ones here. All right, guys, here's the first question I asked to Andrea, Aisha, and Matt. What part of your anatomy should an ophthalmologist examine? So flip up your paddles, guys. Tell me who knew it. Who knew what part of your anatomy should an ophthalmologist examine? Was it Andrea, Aisha, or Matt that knows the answer to this one? Looks like Michael's almost ready, and Aisha is too. Okay, you guys are both locked in. You guys both think Andrea knows this. Now, before I find out why you think Andrea knows this, we're going to see what Matt had to say for some fun. What part of your anatomy should an ophthalmologist examine?
My ears.
Your ears?
Yes.
It's actually your eyes.
I think you're right.
All right, he's a rocker. He wasn't sure about that one. Now, Michael, you think Andrea will know this? She will know this?
Yeah, I think Andrea's gonna know it because she seems to be kind of most in touch with that type of thing.
And Aisha, you agree?
Yeah, I think Andrea knows it because those two obviously don't.
Okay, all right, let's find out. See if we can get you $100. What part of your anatomy should an ophthalmologist examine?
I'm gonna say eyes.
Okay. That's a correct answer. Way to go. You both had Andrea, guys. $100 for each of you. All right, nice job. Good way to start the game. Now, here's the second question. I asked all 3. What legendary figure was known to say, "Hi-yo, silver, away"? Which one of these guys knew? Do you think it was Andrea, Aisha, or Matt? Okay, let's see here, guys. Hi-yo, silver, away. And okay, you guys are both locked in again. You guys both went with the same choice. You're not copying off each
He's
other.
copying
You're
me.
looking a little sideways at him, Aisha.
Copying
All right,
me,
now,
Jack.
Aisha, you think Matt knows this?
Yeah, I think this is right up Matt's alley.
It's right up his alley.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He's a rock star. All right, let's see if he
Right.
knows this reference.
Why wouldn't he?
What legendary figure was known to say, "Hi-yo, silver, away"?
The Lone Ranger.
The Lone Ranger. There you go. There you go. You both had Matt. Way to go, guys.
Yes.
Another $100 for each of you. And, all right. Okay, Hi-yo, silver, away. And who was his buddy? Tonto. Very good, Kimosabis. All right. And then 5 seconds later, a girl yells, Tonto. Okay, all right. All right, here's the last question of the round, guys. You guys got a perfect score.
All right, come on.
Copying's allowed, so I don't want to discourage you from that, but no peeking. All right. Finish this cliche. Make like a tree and... What do you think? Who knew that one, guys? You guys are going for perfect scores, each of you here. Ieshia and Michael. Ieshia and... Okay, wow, you guys are both locked in again. Both once again agreeing on the same one. You both think Andrea. Now, Michael, Andrea, you think she knows this one?
I think so. She seems like she probably would know
And Aisha,
that.
you haven't gone with your namesake at all yet. But
You know
you're going with
why?
Andrea again?
Because again, I think they don't know it.
Okay,
so.
well, process of elimination. Let's see if you guys go perfect 3 for 3. Finish this cliche. Make like a tree and...
Grow a limb.
And grow a limb.
Damn!
That's a wrong answer. You guys both had Andrea. I'm sorry, that is not correct. Now, audience, who do you think knew this one? You think it was Aisha or Matt?
Matt.
Who do you think? Actually, it's Matt. Let's check it out. Finish this cliche. Make like a tree and...
Leave.
Make like a tree and leave. All right, there you go, Matt. Okay, now just for fun, we got some time here. Let's see what Aisha did say for this one. Finish this cliche. Make like a tree and...
Bark like a dog.
And bark like a dog. So you make like a tree, and I'll bark like a dog.
Okay. You're nasty.
I'm naughty! See what I did there? All right, let's recap the scores. Michael's got $200. Aisha's got $200. Now keep the hanky handy. We're going to find out who blew it when we make like a tree and leave. We'll be right back. Gouda, feta, and Munster are all types of what?
The Addams Family?
Members of the Addams Family.
Yeah.
That was kind of a cheesy show, though.
Yeah, I never watched it.
Hey, welcome back to Street Smarts. Let's meet our players. Now, we have Michael here. Now, Michael, you used to get into trouble as a kid.
Frank, I had the most hideous 6th grade teacher you can imagine.
Okay.
I always got my name and check marks on the board.
Is that bad, or?
Yeah, and she was like this, Michael, check, check, check. And I got really sick of it. So one day I had like 4 check marks behind my name. I got so upset, I ran up to the board and said, how do you like it? Mrs. P, check, check,
nice!
Check.
There you go, Michael, way to go. You got back at her. And a fine impression, I'm assuming, of the teacher.
Well, it ended up that she quit and I got suspended.
Oh, good, okay. Now, Aisha, you were in Tokyo, and what happened to you on a train in Tokyo?
I was riding the train, and there was a guy next to me. He got fresh with me, and I don't take that from anybody.
Right.
He took my umbrella, and I beat him until he fell off the train.
Oh, he fell off the train?
He fell off the train.
Isn't that illegal of some sort?
I don't care, but he was getting fresh.
Don't mess with Aisha.
Right.
Okay, all right, well, thanks for being here, guys. Remember that, Michael. All right. Head down to the drain storm, or the storm cellar, because it's time to enter our next round. Who blew it? This time I asked the same question, only 2 of our street savants. Now, one of these guys answered it right, one answered wrong. Now, each time Michael or Aisha correctly identifies which savant skunked the question, they get 200 bills. Yeah. Now, you guys could have answered $200 by using the dunce cap, or comedy in a cone, as we like to call it. Here's how it works. When you hear a question you think your opponent's too big of a bozo to answer, bang the buzzer on your chair and dunce them. All right, looks like they're already working on that now. Now, if they can't answer that question, you get $200. Now, don't forget, there's only 1 dunce in the round, so the timing is key. Okay, guys, here's the first question I asked to both Andrea and Aisha. According to the expression, what fictional family are Americans always trying to keep up with? So flip up your paddles and tell me who blew it up there. Go ahead, guys, flip up your paddles there. Who blew this one, Andrea or Aisha? Could not tell me the correct answer. Okay, well, what a surprise. You guys are locked in. You both went with the same person. Now, Aisha, you think Aisha up there has no idea.
Oh, I'm positive.
Okay, let's find out. $200 for each of you if you're right. According to the expression, what fictional family are Americans always trying to keep up with?
The Joneses.
Very good. The Joneses. Always trying to get the Joneses. That is a right answer. I'm sorry, you both had Aisha. Thought she'd blow it. That's a right answer. For a wrong answer, Andrea had it wrong.
I know.
According to the expression, what fictional family are Americans always trying to keep up with?
Brady Bunch.
The Brady Bunch. That is a wrong answer. It is not the Bradys. Okay, guys, you have $200, and here's the second question of round 2. I asked to Andrea and to Matt, I asked them both, there was a movie called Philadelphia. What state did it take place in? So, yeah. Who blew that? Somebody blew that, you guys. Sad to say, Andrea or Matt blew that. Who was it? What do you think, guys? All right, and Okay. For a second. You're both locked in. For a second, I thought you'd have different responses. You both went with Matt. Michael, you think Matt blew this?
It's definitely Matt. He doesn't look very well traveled.
Okay, let's find out.
There was a movie called Philadelphia. What state did it take place in?
Philadelphia. No, New York.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
You both had Matt. Way to go. He did blow that. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, my home state. That is the correct answer. You're both up to $400, even though Pittsburgh's a better town. Okay, here's a question I asked Aisha and Matt. This is the last one of the round. I asked both of them, what ingredient holds Rice Krispie treats together?
Wow.
So who blew that one, guys? Aisha or Matt? Please try not to copy each other. All right. Okay, you guys are both locked in. We moved somebody different finally. Way to go. All right, someone's going to take a lead here. Aisha, you think Aisha blew it?
Yeah, I don't think Aisha's serving
All right, let's see if you can take the lead here. Let's find out.
What ingredient holds Rice Krispie treats together?
Marshmallows.
That is the correct answer. I'm sorry, Aisha. It looks like Michael had it right. Matt blew it. Let's watch.
What ingredient holds Rice Krispie treats together?
Sugar.
Sugar?
Yes.
That's the wrong answer, Michael. Way to go, buddy. You take the lead. You get that $200. Nice job. Now, recapping our scores, Aisha, you have $400, but Michael broke the tie. Finally, with a different prediction, he has $600. Now that our players think they know these eggheads, we'll see who they know best when we return.
Jessica, pronounce this word.
What word?
This one.
Toupee.
Right. What's a toupee? That's real. Ooh, yeah. How you doing?
Welcome back to Street Smarts. Now, does anyone have any horse sense at all? We're going to find out because it's time to pick your pony. This time, Michael and Ieshia will each choose one of the 3 thoroughbreds for the entire round and try to guess how they'll answer 3 questions. A correct prediction is worth 300 smackaroos, and we're going to leave the dunce cap in this round. It can only be used once, and it's worth another $300. Now, nobody used the dunce in round 2, so I just want to remind you that it is there. It can only be used once. Now, the player who is trailing chooses first. Aisha, that's you. So who are you going to bet on?
I'm going to go with Aisha.
You're going to go with Aisha. Go with your namesake. Michael, how about you?
I'm going to go with Matt.
You're going to go with Matt. All right, very good. Okay. Aisha, here's the first question I asked to Aisha. Why don't you need a puck to play tonsil hockey? Do you think Aisha got that right or wrong? What do you think? Think she got this one wrong?
Yes.
She got it wrong. All right, let's see if we can get you $300 and take a lead.
Why don't you need a puck to play tonsil hockey?
Because you can use your tongue.
There you go, right. Would you like to play tonsil hockey right now with me?
No. How much money do you have?
Bring it on, come on.
I'm sorry, she got that right, Aisha. She knew
that.
tonsil hockey is making out. Okay. Now, Michael, here's your first question to Matt. I asked Matt, what is an embroidery? What do you think? Think Matt got that right or wrong?
Way wrong.
You're laughing. You say, no way he knows this?
No way.
Okay. Let's see if we can extend your lead, get you $300.
What is an embroidery?
It's like stitching.
Do you embroider things?
Well, usually on my downtime, I try to embroider something for grandma. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Michael, he got that right. Matt knew that. A stitching, that's right, a fabric with decorative needlework. So that is the right answer, Michael. He knew that. Rock stars are sensitive sometimes.
All right, I guess.
Okay. All right, now, Aisha, here's the next question I asked to Aisha.
Okay.
Who spells her name differently than you?
Different region. Mhm.
Different region?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. I'm like, okay. How many degrees are in a full circle? Oh, you've been dunced. Michael, throw the cap up on Aisha. $300 on the line. Now, Aisha, if you get this right, you'll take the lead. If you answer it wrong, Michael's going to open up a lead here. I'm going to ask it again. You got 5 seconds to answer the question. How many degrees are in a full circle?
He's tripping. 360.
That is the right answer. Way to go. Throw that cap on him because he's tripping. All right, you're up to $700. Now, Aisha looks disgusted. Aisha, do you think this Aisha knew it right or wrong?
That Aisha.
What do you think? Think she got it right or wrong?
God,
You think?
I would say. I'm going to say she got it wrong.
She got it wrong? All right,
got it wrong.
let's see if we can get you some more money.
How many degrees are in a full circle?
12.
12 degrees in a full circle?
Yeah.
That's a wrong answer. Way to go, Aisha. Takes you up to $1,000. You made $600 off that question. She was down 600 to 400. Now she's up 1,000 to 600. So, Michael, you need this one to tighten things up. Now, I asked Matt, according to the Abbott, according to the Abbott and Costello bit, who's on first? What do you think? Do you think Matt got that right or wrong? Maybe. What do you think?
I'm gonna have to go with wrong.
You think he got it wrong? All right, let's see if we can get you $300.
Matt, according to the Abbott and Costello bit, who's on first?
I'm on first.
You're on first. So in their bit, they would say, I'm on first?
No, they would say, who's on first?
So who's on first?
You're on first.
And what's on second?
I'm on second.
The answer is who.
Who's on second?
No, who's on first?
Who's on first?
Yeah, right, who?
Right, who?
Who?
I don't know.
No, who is?
Who is on first?
He got it wrong. Way to go, Michael. $3 for you. We turned into our own little comedy routine there. Who's on first? Sounded like Rain Man. Remember when he'd get nervous, he'd say that. Okay. Too much free time. Okay, here's the last question of the round for you to Ieshia.
Okay.
Ieshia.
Sure.
I asked her, actually I showed Ieshia this card and I asked her to pronounce this word and use it in a sentence. Do you think she could do that, Ieshia? What do you think? $300 on the line here, you have a $100 lead.
You know what?
You're going?
I'm gonna say wrong.
You're gonna say wrong?
I'm gonna say wrong.
All right, let's find out.
Right.
Aisha, pronounce this word and use it in a sentence.
The whole world is ludicrous.
Ludicrous?
That's a wrong answer. Way to go, Aisha takes up to $300. The correct answer, what's the correct answer is licorice. Thank you. All right, licorice.
girl.
All right, and use in a sentence, I wear licorice underwear. I don't know. Okay. All right. Okay, Michael, here's the last question of the round for you that I asked him, Matt. I asked him, what are you doing if you're lathering your cockapoo? Yeah, hopefully nothing will come here on the bumper towards me on the camera here. So what do you think, right or wrong?
Dunce was needed.
You think he got this right or wrong?
I think that's gonna be another wrong.
A wrong one? All right, let's see if you can tighten this game up. Let's see if you got it wrong for you.
What are you doing if you're lathering your cockapoo?
Well, that's something you do in the shower.
Right, well,
Right before you handle your business.
That's a wrong answer. Way to go, Michael. Takes up to $20. The correct answer, you're grooming your dog. A cockapoo's a breed. Recap the scores. Mike, you got $1,200. You close the gap on Aisha because she's got $1,300. She had that big dunce block. Helped her take the lead. Now, when we return, Michael and Aisha will be making a final prediction on a question I asked to Andrea, Aisha, and Matt. I asked them, the Second Amendment gives us the right to do what? Okay, only one player will survive our final round.
The wager.
Find out who when we return. Come on back. Welcome back. Michael and Ieshia, here's what's kicking. Now, during the break, each of you secretly chose one of the three people out on the streets, made a prediction as to whether they were right or wrong, and wagered an amount of money not to exceed that total you now have. Now, Michael, you got $1,200. Aisha's got $1,300. Remember, only the winner gets out of here with a check, which means everything rides on this final question. And here's a question I asked to Andrea, Aisha, and Matt. The Second Amendment gives us the right to do what? Now, Michael, you're trailing right now. You got $1,200. Who do you want to see? Last clip of the show for you. You are going with Aisha. Aisha, how about you? You got a $100 lead. Whose last clip for you? Is this a copying situation again? Aisha also. All right, well, nobody picked Andrea and Matt. We're going to say bye to them. You both went with Aisha. We got a close game. All the money rides on this clip. Let's check it out.
the Second Amendment gives us the right to do what?
Thou shalt be free.
Thou shalt be free.
That is a wrong answer. The correct answer is the right to bear arms. Oh, we have a lot of NRA people here. Okay, now Michael, you're trailing by only $100. Aisha got that wrong. What did you say she'd do? Michael looks to...
Wrong.
Oh, he did say wrong. Michael, how much did you wager of your $1,200? What are you going to add to your total? $1,100. You now have $2,300. Michael is in the lead. Aisha, you're now trailing. You went with Aisha. Aisha got that wrong. What did you say she'd do, Aisha?
Everybody knows that.
What? Oh, you did say wrong. Now, Aisha, you had to wager more than $1,000 to win. What'd you wager? What'd you wager? She wagered $1,300. Gives her $2,600. Aisha has won the game. She wins $2,600. Like I said, what have we learned today? Philadelphia is in Pennsylvania. We'll see you later, guys. Bye-bye.
The Second Amendment gives us the right to what?
Free speech?
The Second Amendment gives us the right to do what?
To keep and bear arms.
Here you go, that's right, to bear arms.